Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and light's a bit odd today. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And so I think this is the one to do with colour. Oh, hello. That is probably the best one. Welcome to the Crochet Rocks Disco without music, because that would just cause me problems. Oh, so I had a really refreshing and long sleep. Woke up a couple of times for no reason whatsoever. I find that really annoying when that happens, you know, it's just why. So yesterday, after I did my video in the morning, as you know, I pre-recorded my hump day giveaway and my winner from the day and the night before. So we went out, Gary and I, and we went to it was a bit of a trek really. I said, you know, he's never seen the Gunpowder Works, which is just a country park now. There's no Gunpowder Works there anymore. And so I said, okay, we'll go there. And every single way that we went to go there was just horrendous tailbacks in the car. I mean, there's a massive kind of enhancement being made to the main road that comes from London to here. They're building a big flyover and sort of ways so that local traffic don't have to get snarled up alongside the traffic coming from London and going to it, and vice versa, the opposite direction, Canterbury and the like. So yeah, this roadworks is actually delayed for a whole year as well, which is a pain in the butt. And it's really, I mean, I can't understand it sometimes, because the roadway is exactly the same. Nothing is closed. You can go straight on, you can turn right, you can turn left and come right back on yourself. The roundabout is free flowing, and there's no reason for the massive tailbacks that we have, other than people going at a ridiculously slow speed. I can't think of any other reason, but that way was bad. And so we tried to go along the A2 rather than the motorway, the M2, and we couldn't actually get out of Sittingbourne. So forget it, just forget it, we'll turn the other way and we'll go do something else. So we went to a garden centre, a place called Dobby's, to have a look for fish and see what they had. And I nearly bought some plant pots, but the women behind the checkouts were so dithery and slow, and I just lost patience in the end, so I put them back and left. Didn't buy any fish. The only ones that I liked, were not for sale, because they'd not been there long, so they keep them for a week to make sure they're all okay before they let people buy them. And they'd only just arrived, so the only pretty ones we couldn't have, so forgot that idea. Got back in the car and went shopping, and on the way home, we didn't go shopping, no, I lie. We just got in the car and went back homewards and found that we were on the right road to get to Faversham Gunworks. After all, got something in this eye. And so we ended up going, but by the time we got there, it was only an hour left. And to be honest, if you're only just going for a little walk, it's enough. But if you want to explore every little trail off, it probably isn't. So we had a lot of fun. I filmed it. We had sound effects from Gary. We had owls, woodpeckers, ducks, and all kind of Gary animals. But I did see a big fish, and I saw a squirrel, Granny D. Gary always thinks, whenever we see a squirrel, he always says Granny D. And yep, we had there was other things we saw as well, but and lots of water. So yeah, it's over on Rocksteady now. It popped up really early this morning. I figured I'd give it a little experiment and see what happens if I put it up really early. I did watch it back this morning, and I'm a bit annoyed that I get a little bit of interference noise. You know, like when you've got phone near electronic equipment, it goes kind of like, I get a little bit of that throughout, and I don't know why. Whether I was getting too close to Gary and his phone, or for some reason, I don't know. There wasn't any electrical equipment there. You know, it was a country park full of trees, sunshine and water and animals. So I'm a bit confused as to why I got that, but it was here and there. But yeah, it was interesting anyway. It was good, and I did sort of linger over the points of interest so people can read them if they want. But yeah, nice day. Then we came home. Gary got on with the garden. He was doing the end of the garden yesterday, and he decided to carry on with it, and I made dinner. And I bought some strawberries because we can have those, and I figured that Gary needs some, you know, like he needed the warrior bar the other day. I think he needed a bit of different food and everything else, and it does your body good to change it up. Otherwise it's meat and veg, meat and salad, meat and veg, meat and salad, bang bang, cauliflower, meat and veg, that sort of thing in the salad. Yeah, gets a bit monotonous. I will look for recipes. Funnily enough, I used to belong to a group, and I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it, because it's a big kind of meeting place for like-minded people of anything you do, called Mini Mins. And you can go onto Mini Mins, and I used to belong to Mini Mins, and there's recipes I put up from, I don't know, 2012, 30, I don't know. It was just before I met Gary. I was quite slim, and my picture is one of my old slim pictures. It's like quite annoying, really. But yeah, I saw my own recipes that I used to put up on there on the Atkins diet. You've got Atkins, you've got keto, you've got Dukan, you've got the 1-2 diet. Is it the 2-1-1-2? Sound like I'm practicing to go and sing on the mic. 1-2 1-2. And the Judd, the up day, down day diet. All kinds. And then a bit further up you've got Weight Watchers and Slimming World. So if you're following any of those diets, then if you go on to Mini Mins and create an account, you can log on and join in all of those posts. Plus people put up a lot of things, sort of tips and foods that you can get. You know, it's like a little mine of information. So I had this brainwave, is Mini Mins still around? So I got on there last night, and I kind of copied and pasted some of the different recipes to try into my notepad on the computer. And then I looked at the time and thought, oh my goodness, you've been doing this far too long, go to bed. So that was what I did with my evening once. We also watched The Enforcer. No. Is it The Enforcer? I would get that wrong. Oh no. The one with Denzel Washington. Is it Denzel? God. Probably not Denzel either. The other one. This is a good movie, guys, really. But there's a new one at the cinema, so Gary and I are going to go on Friday. And I thought, well, let's watch the other two, the two that have gone before. This is the third one and the last one. So, yeah, we watched the first one. They don't follow on, so it's all right. You don't have to watch them. But I figured to get us in the mood, we'd watch it. If only I could remember what it's called and who was in it. It'd be interesting. Maybe you can tell me. Just saying. Well, let's do the joke before I forget it. I'm usually a lot more on the ball when it comes to movies. If my body were a car, I would trade it in for a newer model. Never a truer word has been said in jest. Every time I cough, sneeze or splutter, my radiator leaks and my exhaust backfires. I'm afraid that's also true, guys. There's nothing worse than an impromptu backfire, is there, when you're not, or when you know you're going to do it and you're trying to keep it quiet and body lets you down on that one. Let's not dwell on that subject. Oh, another thing Gary found along the way. some discarded shorts, and of course Gary had to touch them, didn't he? He had to pick them up. He's such a mischief maker, that guy. Seriously is. But it was fun. There's a little bit of banter in that video. So if you want to watch it, it was put up today, and it's something like walking through the ore gunpowder mills. Imaginatively titled, not. And he's over on Rocksteady, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button while you're there, and the notification bell, and maybe watch another 100 videos while you're there, because I really need the watch hours. Anyway, so no crocheting was done at all yesterday because it was a pretty full day, an evening. Yeah, but it was very nice to have some strawberries and cream, and I tried my pills out, actually. I also put that unboxing over on Rocksteady, and I actually, for the first time, tried those lactase enzyme tablets to see if the cream and butter that I used, actually I used my own lactose-free cream, but I did use quite a bit of dairy yesterday, and I thought, well, this would be a good chance to see if it works. I will do next time. I'll be a bit more adventurous and use full cream, and maybe use eat things that have got, you know, that kind of stuff, or proper cheese in them, and see how well they do. Be interesting to see, because so far no reaction whatsoever. I mean, not that there's no reaction to the tablets, you know, they are working. I mean, there's no reaction to the food intolerance. So if that works, I'm going to live on them things. Just saying. I have no idea what I've got planned today, because I haven't really planned anything. One of those wing it days, so anything could pop up later. Seriously. Not sure. I know Gary's gardening, and his brother's coming over. His brother is coming over in a minute. In fact, the kettle's on, so I'm not sure if that's the reason. So I'm going to pop my head round there and say, don't forget me. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch my little stroll in the green and pleasant countryside of Kent over on Rocksteady. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.